Hi guys, and welcome to my mommy channel. I can't believe I'm a mommy already for 1 month, but it's the truth because Orlando, he was born on the 7th of October and today is the 7th of November already. So we have to celebrate that you're on the earth for 1 month already, little boy. And we have some more to celebrate because today is also Mitchell's birthday. He's turning 37 already. Yes, he is. And I still remember when I was pregnant telling Mitchell, I bet Orlando is going to be born on your birthday because his due date was the 9th of November. But no, he was a month early, but I still like it that his birthday is also on the 7th, just like Mitchell. So let's start with Orlando's update because his life started in a hospital. You guys know I planned a home birth, but it turned out to be a hospital birth because he was 5 weeks early and he had to be in hospital for 11 days. He had to be under a UV light for 4 days because he had jaundice and he was very yellow. That all turned out perfectly. He's not yellow anymore. He's a very nice color, and also sometimes he would stop breathing, and it sounds very scary, but in a newborn and especially in a premature baby that's very normal sometimes. So they had to give him caffeine to keep him alert and awake and to keep him breathing. But right now he's just a pro in doing that and he does everything himself. So in a hospital he got used to drinking from the bottle. And I came to the hospital every day and I stayed there for 4 to 6 hours. Sometimes I gave him 2 breastfeedings, sometimes I would end up doing 3 over there. But it was not enough to get him used to the breast. Sometimes he would just not feed enough and sometimes just too much, or he just wouldn't latch on. It was very hectical. So he would have to be fed with the bottle after that. He would get frustrated, he wouldn't latch. And eventually it turned out being here at home with us, not wanting to be on the breast. Sometimes he latches and sometimes he drinks, but he doesn't want to do it for full feeding, so I'm still pumping all the time. He is getting breast milk, he's not getting formula, so I'm very proud of myself because I'm pumping all the time. And even when he sleeps, I have to pump, so I get less sleep than a normal mommy, but he is all worth it. And I feel just breast milk is the best, and I have a lot, so why wouldn't I pump it and give it to him? So that's for how he feeds. During the time that he's been home, he's been drinking a lot more than in the hospital. In the hospital he would have 8 feedings of 50 milliliters. Here at home he has 9 feedings. Yes, he got more feedings of 70 milliliters. Sometimes it was very frustrating because I'm a new mommy and everything is new for me. And I think even if you're not a new mommy, every baby will learn you new stuff. And you will be learning until they leave the house, I guess. But sometimes he would cry so much because he wanted so much food that we would give him a little bit more extra, but then he would just cry because he had crampies because he's been eating too much. And on the internet they say newborn babies who get fed by the breast or who get breast milk sometimes only poop once a week. Once a week? This little fellow, he didn't even poop once a day. He would poop after every feeding. That was how much he would be eating. So we would feed him less, so he got less cramps, but he would cry because he wanted more milk. So I was so frustrated, and finally the last 3 days he's been doing so much better, and we have a little routine now. He drinks every 2.5 hours and he drinks 70. 2.5 to 3 hours and he drinks 70, so that's way better than sometimes drinking 90 or drinking every 1.5 hours. It was like crazy. But yeah, you have to find your routine, your baby and you as a mommy or you as a parent. But finally we find something that works. We already changed the bottle because we didn't know why does he have these cramps, but yeah, you can overfeed your baby. And even though it's a breast milk, you could really see it, by the way, because he was so small and tiny and so skinny, and now he's so voluptuous and he has such a cute little chubby face. He's just adorable and he's been growing so much. And when he was born his face was like a little triangle, and now his face is so round and adorable. I just love looking at him, and sometimes he even smiles. He doesn't really know that he's smiling, but so cute. Even his cries are cute. So his routine during the day, I don't bathe him every day. I bathe him every 4 days. So what we would do is when we decide it's time to wake up, it's most of the times like 7:30, we go out of the bedroom and he gets a bath once in 4 days. Sometimes we skip the bath, and after that we just put him in the sun because he had jaundice. But even though if he didn't have jaundice, your baby needs vitamin D. So we open a window over here and he has to be in the sun between 7 and 9 because the UV light is not that strong yet. So he goes in the sun for 15 minutes every day. And after that we just keep him in the living room or in our bedroom, because I work in the bedroom, that's where my computer is or my laptop. And I work on the YouTube. Also some of the days I still work for Jolly Pirates on the internet. I do it from home. That's so nice that I can do that. So I keep him all the time with me, and it's so much nicer than having him in the hospital and only seeing him for a couple of hours a day. Now I can see him all day. And I sometimes feel like I am stuck at home because I'm here all the time, but he is so worth it. He's so adorable, and I know that he's gonna grow so fast. Look at him, he's already 1 month already. So I'm just staying at home, and today, because it's Mitchell's birthday, he's having a party in Club Hips, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be so hard to leave him, because yeah, I'm expected to be there also at his birthday party at Club Hips. Everybody is invited, by the way. If you want to go there, you are welcome. But yeah, Mitchell's mom, she's gonna take care of him for like 1.5 hours, so I'm gonna leave the house for 1.5 hours. That's my first 1.5 hour away from you, little boy. Well, I know you're gonna be okay because your grandma takes very good care of you, and I know I'm probably gonna have a little bit of fun too, and doing some salsa dancing again. So also, what's been happening, we've been giving him his pacifier, and so much things have changed for my wishes, because I wanted to do a home birth, I wanted to breastfeed him, I didn't want to give him a pacifier. But yeah, sometimes things change, and if you have a baby, not everything goes the way you want, but everything has to go the way I feel like what's best for your baby. And if he's frustrated and having a real bad cry, if a pacifier helps him calm down, then we use the pacifier, because putting your finger in his mouth all the time is not the perfect solution either. So today and yesterday he's been doing so good with his little routine, with his feeding, and he's been being really happy. He's also awake like 2 times a day for a couple of hours. Most of the times it's like 3 in the afternoon and 4 during the night. So yeah, I do all the night feedings. Okay, I cannot take all the credit for it, because Mitchell sometimes does 1 or 2 feedings also, but I give him most of all his feedings, so I get a little bit less sleep, but I sleep a little bit more during the afternoon. And also, if you have a newborn baby, your house sometimes look like a mess, but I just have to accept that. Sometimes there's some more dishes on the kitchen, sometimes there's a lot of laundry, but Mitchell's mom, she's helping out a lot, and that's just what happens when you have a newborn, but you get so much more nice stuff back for it. And time flies, so I have to enjoy this little boy more than doing the dishes. So that was his update for this month. I'm gonna do a new update when he's 2 months. I also have a lot of new videos planning. I want to answer your questions like, will he get vaccinated? Will we circumcise him? What's his full name? Because his name is Orlando, but it's not his full name. If you guys have any more questions, by the way, ask me so I can use them in my videos. I also made my labor and delivery story already like 3 weeks ago, but having a newborn baby and going to the hospital and then having him here and having me cry a lot with all the crampies, finally it's over now, so that's why I'm able to make this video. But yeah, that's kind of hard to find all the time to edit everything, so I'm gonna put it up there. I also filmed my belly when I was 1 week postpartum, so I can show you guys that too. But everything is coming up. I'm so sorry for everything being so late, but yeah, I'm the one having a newborn over it and being a new mommy. It's all so new, and it's so much hard work, by the way. I thought it's gonna be so easy, he's gonna be sleeping a lot, but this little troublemaker, he's been wanting my attention a lot of the times. But that's a good thing, because you have to get your mommy's attention, right? So yeah, this was the update for this month, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye guys! Don't be afraid to leave any comments or any likes. I love you guys for doing that, and I love reading it. I always I refresh the page like every half an hour to see, are there new comments? That's how much I like seeing your comments. So I hope to see your comments and read everything, and I hope you guys liked having Orlando in this video also. So bye guys, love you!